Hello fellow Sim fans, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the Sim Shack, I'm Sim UK. We're going to take a look today at Global Rescue. Global Rescue released on the 27th of April 2026 from developers PDP GBR, published by Aerosoft. And it's three brothers from southern Germany, and this is their second game. It's got good reviews, positive reviews across Steam since release date, and I'm going to take my first look at the game today. It will cost you, it's an early access title, there is a demo, and it will cost you right now $14.99 because it's on sale, 25% discount. So if you enjoy this playthrough today, this first look video, then please do take a look at the game on Steam. Let's go, new game. Postal code, city or address. Oh, nice. Well, let's go. Bournemouth Aviation Museum, Herne, England. That's a great place. If you ever get the chance to go there, I highly recommend you go there. It is so good. I'm going to go for this one. So these guys obviously using the same system that they used for their bus manager. What is it? Let me just check this a second. City bus manager. That's it. Same system for that. Okay. So let's go for a challenging first department. Police, fire or rescue. Ooh. Rescue increased difficulty level, it says, so let's go for that. This is the most difficult. See how long I can last. So this should, I imagine, be similar.
Welcome to our team. I am delighted to welcome you as our new operations manager. I am counting on your expertise and commitment to ensure safety and order here. First, choose a location for your first base. The price varies depending on the location and size of the site. We will provide you with the construction costs for your first base in the form of a loan, which you can repay in small installments. As a result, these costs will not affect your starting capital.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, so it's got voice acting in it. That's already a massive plus from me in my book. And it's good voice acting as well. Whether it's AI or not, I don't know, but it's good enough for me. I like it. Yeah, so it's going to be similar, I imagine, to City Bus Manager. Daily costs 1,200, 14 grand, 14 grand. Invalid position. So this is so cool. I'm looking at parts of Bournemouth that I recognise. It's awesome. I guess being here on the outskirts is not the worst place to be. I'm also wondering whether here's a good spot. A bit more central. I didn't realise there was like a tutorial-y thing up there. I really like this spot here. It just seems so accessible. Here could also work, actually. Let's go here, I think. Rotate base. R&T. No idea what's at the front and what's at the back.
Excellent. Now connect your base to the public road. First, place an entrance at the edge of the base and then connect it to a public road.
Brilliant. Absolutely superb. I've just hooked into Bournemouth. That is awesome. Right, base 1. Confirm.
I would also like to welcome you. I will provide you with useful information to help you get started. You can now start building up your base, hiring employees, and buying vehicles. As soon as you are finished, the local emergency calls will be forwarded to your base.
So I very much think it has to be connected to a road. Same limitation in City Bus Manager, but I tell you what, this is City Bus Manager and then some. I can already see how much they've evolved since they built that last section. Oh, that's sidewalk. I need some road. Says he wants me to build an office 6x4. The office must be accessible via at least one door. Place at least 2 desks in the office. I know it wants me to do that, but I want to get a road down. Street. There we go. Street. Right. So I want vehicles accessible pretty much straight away. So now I'm willing to build an office, which I can pop at the end here. It's going to be what? 6x4. We'll slap a door in there. And have 2 desks. It's not reachable, it's desperate. It is so desperate to attach itself to the wall. Just want to bring it, there we go, that's where I want it. 1. Actually, let's have this one in the corner. Got to change my mind already now, I wish I hadn't done that. Right. Place at least 1 fridge in the kitchen. I've got to build a kitchen. Build the kitchen. It's got to be 4x4. Got to be accessible by a door. Got to have a fridge in it. Brilliant. I'm loving this already. So graphically, absolutely gorgeous. Really nice. I don't know if they outsourced that, but I mean the detail in that, just that little section there, just absolutely off the charts. Really impressed. Build a bathroom. It's going to be 3x3. Can I squeeze it there? Not really. Sort of make it work. What I got to put in there? Some toilets. Three toilets. And at least 1 shower.
Emergency dispatchers handle incoming emergency calls and then stay on the line to get always the latest updates and keep you informed throughout. If all dispatchers are busy, incoming calls will be placed on hold. Over time, you will therefore need to hire more dispatchers and provide them with desks.
Roger that. Wasn't really listening, but yep. I kind of get the gist. I know what I'm doing. I've just put a plant that goes in that corner. And you're not going to give me one, are you? What about if I rotate it? Track can? Just put something in the corner there. Okay. Hire 2 emergency dispatchers. That'll be employees. Control center. Let's go with this lady. This person. Hire 2 paramedics. Oh, hang on. What? Provide at least 3 seating options. But there's 2. Does that not qualify? That's the break room. That's the kitchen. Okay. Kitchen counter.
Employees will automatically fulfill their needs if you provide them with the appropriate infrastructure. However, if you enjoy doing so, you can also give them direct instructions by clicking on them.
Alright. Place 2 parking spaces on your premises. I don't see any reason other than putting a large parking space in. Don't tell me that won't fit. Do not tell me that won't fit. Is that more than 2 bloody squares? It is. What an absolute faff amount. Right. Oh, I'm angry now. What just happened? Just happened. Let's try again. Demolish. Oh, I see. So that's got to go. Oh man, I'm so irritated by this. So we don't need a road all the way up to here, so we can completely get rid of that as well. I thought maybe it was essential. Right. Thing is, it needs to have a parking space. It needs to have a bit of road, rather. It won't let me put it down until I put a bit of road there. Because it's desperate to attach itself to a bit of road. And that really is awkward. I don't know why I can't just pop it down and attach the road afterwards. That would be so much easier. Right, so somehow I've got to try and figure this out. And again, we've got the same issue. So I thought it was 2 blocks, but it's not. It's 2.5 blocks. So I'm going to have to go 3 blocks deep, like that. Even that's not enough space. Oh, that is just horrible. And I don't think that's going to work either. Okay, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go sideways. We're going to put a bit of street. Just hope and pray that they line up the other way. Right, so we'll go for a large space at 500. How much cash have we got left? 22 grand, so not a lot. Brilliant. So I can fit 3 in that way, so that's good. Buy at least 2 vehicles. So I'm going to go... Oh, these are free? Why are they free? Right, so crew of 2, crew of 3, crew of 3, crew of 3. 1 passenger, 1 passenger, 1 passenger. No passengers. No passengers. So these 3, even though they look different, are absolutely identical. That's sort of American, that's Eastern European, that's kind of normal European. What is this percentage thing? Whatever it is, it's forcing me to be on there. So this is a free vehicle. Let's have 2 of those. Okay. Hire 2 paramedics. Slight problem. We don't have any. Oh, there we go. You're the best I'm assuming you're a paramedic. Okay, so we have 2 paramedics. Hire 2 emergency doctors. Oh, emergency doctor. I have hired 2 emergency doctors. What I haven't done is hire 2 paramedics. I see. Can I filter? No, I can't filter or anything. It's really awkward. Trainee, novice, paramedic. So you're okay-ish, and so are you. Okay.
It looks like you're ready to go. Your first emergency call will certainly come soon. You will
20 grand
receive an
left.
assessment at regular intervals and will be given a budget for the following period based on your performance. As long as you are not dealing with emergencies, you can take care of the other tasks that also need to be done and are displayed in your to-do list.
Improve your reputation. That's the one thing I've got to do, is improve my reputation. So I would like to build a bit of a sidewalk. If I was smart, I would have put a sidewalk in there. But the limitations of where the roads can go is quite restrictive. For example, if I'd have put a path down there, I can't then shift all of this one space down. It would have
A
caused
medical emergency was reported on a
way
public
more
bus.
problems.
The person should be transferred to the ambulance so that the bus can continue on its route. Location, Markham Road.
Now things need to happen fast. Send the
Markham
correct
Road.
vehicles by clicking on them and dispatching them to the emergency site.
So what's weird and cool about that is, of course, I know Markham Road. So it really adds, I mean, talk about immersion overload. It's the same as City Bus Manager in that sense. They've got a great format there. They could do a lot of things with that. It works really well. I'm engaged already. So anyway, people are in and working. Can I maybe move this desk? Move. That's what I want to do. Move you and your desk. I now have decided you should be up against a wall. And he just... Yeah, cool. Okay, so he dealt with that rather well. This is like Sims level of quality, I think. Looking really, really good. And running really, really well as well.
The first emergency services have arrived. Click on the vehicles in the mission marker and assign them the tasks they should perform on site. The higher the qualifications of the employees and the more employees working on a task, the faster it will be completed, which can be crucial depending on the urgency.
An elderly woman reported that she couldn't get her husband back into bed. Location, Stroughton Road.
Couldn't get her husband back to bed. Okay. How do I get back to base? So there. Okay. So let's send this guy out. Respond to assistance at Stroughton Road. Oh. We need more employees. There's no point in having 2 vehicles if we've only got 1 employee. I bet they weren't expecting me to have this vehicle. What I might do then, let's have a look at the vehicles and see if I can get a cheap... They're all free at the moment. So I might as well. Then I can get an emergency doctor.
The person was taken to the ambulance and should now receive
Paramedic.
medical treatment.
Paramedic. Medic. Okay. So please go to Stroudham Road.
You will receive experience points for successfully completed tasks, which you can use to level up. With each level up, you earn research points that you can use to unlock new content and improvements.
Magnificent. So our reputation has actually gone down. Oh no. No, okay. Sorry, yeah. We're our target is 59%. Okay. So this emergency ambulance is awaiting arrival. Here she comes. Oh, there's a prison there. There's a prison there. There's a prison on Charminster Road. I never knew that. That is shocking. How can I live here all this time and not know there's a prison on Charminster Road? Come on, put your foot down. Bit of delay getting to this response.
The person has received medical treatment.
After a mission has been successfully completed, the
Oops.
vehicles automatically return to base. However, you can also assign them another task immediately if necessary.
Got ya. Call incoming. Waiting for available emergency dispatcher. What? She in the toilet. That's not good. We need another one of those immediately.
A venomous pet snake has bitten its owner. Assess the bite and determine the appropriate antivenom. Location, Queens Park Avenue.
Queens Park Avenue. Always stuff going on at Queens Park Avenue. Right, so I think we need one more paramedic. Doesn't tell you what they are. Okay, one complaint. It's really difficult to tell an emergency doctor from a paramedic. They're not easy to identify different. So perhaps I didn't need another paramedic. Perhaps I needed another doctor. I've got one of each now. Control center, we definitely need another emergency dispatcher. Let's go for 4, in fact. Snake bite. Go, go, go. 17.5 grand left. It's not a lot, is it? It's not a lot. He's no longer reachable. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to expand the office. That makes more sense, right? And then we'll move all this lot. Come on, you can do it. Not reachable? I don't want it that way. I want it that way. That won't be reachable. Okay. Need to go one bigger then, don't we? Excellent. Oh, they're still on their job, snake biting assistants. Oh no.
The person was helped back into bed.
Okay, so the ambulance hasn't arrived here yet. Where is the ambulance, please? New value, 100% successful missions. We made some money. Nice. Condition of the vehicle fleet, employee satisfaction, average assignment duration, average arrival time, waiting time for emergency calls. Obviously, I'm a bit slow. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. That's a good start. So it can only go downhill from here. The ambulance is taking a little bit of time to get there. I don't know why they don't go this way. It's so much more direct. Why have they gone that way? Check oxygen supply. Wait for assignment. Okay. Check the situation. Do I need to do that for every single mission, or are they kind of self-intuitive? I don't know. So that's still stuck at 16
heat
minutes,
wave.
and that's going
High
down.
temperatures lead to more health problems.
What can we research? Automatic refueling. Additional base, that could be useful. That's going to cost me 30... XP, is that? 500 quid. You do not have enough money or research points. Research points, where are they then? 5. Okay. Cannot have an extra base yet. Certainly not an option.
The owner of an emergency bracelet has triggered an alarm. We have no further information and suspect a medical emergency. Use the key safe to gain access to the apartment. Location, Richmond Park Crescent.
Oh, it's right there. Well, in that case, I might as well send them. I was going to get this vehicle to go, but these guys are actually closer. So it's pretty cool that they can go out in a group of 2, even though it's intended to have more. So I'm going to extend that room, and I'm going to put in a break room. Hopefully I can squeeze a door in there. Lovely. And then I can move the fridge. Let's get a couch. Couple of couches. Bit of greenery in there. Visible table. Can I do that maybe in a minute when they've all moved out the way or whatever? Pinboard. Seems like a way to do it. TV. Pop a TV there then, and oh no, I'm in the break room bit. Bowls. Why can't that go there? That was weird. Alright, put the TV there. You watch. I'm not going to be able to centralise this TV and it's going to drive me absolutely potty. But I want it there in the middle of the couches and it won't let me. Ah, God, my OCD is going 10 to the dozen. So pinboard is great for putting behind a door. Or some windows would be nice, I think. A window over here. Maybe a couple of windows there. Whiteboard in the middle. Oh yeah, foosball. Bit of greenery. That's looking quite nice, isn't it? It's looking good. Couple of spare chairs there. Alright, so I kind of cocked up the kitchen a little bit. How much money have I spent? Not too much by the looks of things. Oh, it's got basically all the same stuff in. Where can the trash go? Can't really go anywhere. It'll move again. Plonk a chair there for we don't know who. Was that not reachable? Could I maybe get rid of these? Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll get rid of those and then plonk these all down this side. I think that just works so much better. Still got a telly in there for whatever reason. Now we can have a couple of extra chairs. Some of these plants are enormous. God. Okay, we'll leave that. So this person's glowing green. That either means they're really happy or they absolutely stink. Let's extend the bathroom. Let's put some showers down that end. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do at all. The tools are pretty good for picking stuff up and moving stuff around. It's quite seamless. It's good in that sense. Placement of things is a little bit frustrating. Put that there, no one will be able to get into that shower. I mean, I don't think sinks need like that big, do they? I don't know. Maybe if they split these things up into individual items, it would work better. Certainly, this doesn't have the placement capability that Sims does. Swap those two around. It's a plant in the middle of a room's not as weird, is it? We'll get rid of it.
Ambulance 1 has arrived at emergency bracelet triggered and is awaiting instructions.
Roger that. We have a hall, and in the hall they can have lockers and things like that. Quite tempted to extend a hall area. Get rid of the fern. There. So a hall is not what I thought it was. A hall can have vehicles in and all sorts of things. That's a huge rolling door. Okay, okay. So you can have it inside things, right. I was just thinking for lockers and that. Four lockers. Eight lockers. And a trash can. Can I get it? A plant? No. See, I can't centralize anything. Driving my OCD mad. Emergency bracelet. Open the key safe, obviously. Got 30 seconds left here. 27 seconds left. We're still assessing the situation. It says wait for assignment. Oh, this one's gone off apparently.
The snake bite was not assessed in time and another emergency service has been called.
Another emergency service has been called. Not sure that's how it works, but okay. Can I send these guys... Actually, whilst they're out, let's send them to check oxygen supply, whatever the hell that is.
The person is lying unconscious on the ground and their life is in danger. An emergency doctor is required.
And an emergency doctor is required. Is that an emergency doctor? I don't know. This is Ellis Leach. Okay, this is... They need a bit of work on the UI. Let's go. Employees, Ellis Leach is an emergency doctor. Okay. So let's send her there now. And I'm guessing the fact that they went out without an emergency doctor is because we don't have enough. So I'll grab another one. Hopefully we won't have this happen again. Funny how we're having a heat wave right now.
A person has collapsed on the street and is not breathing. Location, Queens Park West Drive.
Damn, that's right by us. Get going. Doctors arrived there. Unconscious person being dealt with. They done that? Have they already left? I don't understand.
Ambulance 2 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
So they're out of our reach for a couple of minutes. But I don't understand why this ambulance is not leaving.
The injured
right.
person has received medical treatment.
Why are you going this way when they're literally there? The routing is absolutely broken. This isn't a one-way street. Is that a one-way street? Richmond Park Crescent? I suppose theoretically it might be, in which case I've put our base in the terrible place. No, look, this car's going that way. So it's not a one-way street, so why didn't they just turn right and go this way?
An elderly person has fallen and requires medical assistance. Location, St. Albans Crescent.
We're out of units. Respond to... Thank you. See, look, now they're coming along this road.
A person experiencing a heart attack was reported. Location, Richmond Park Road.
Go, 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 go. Additional task, ECG for a mobile patient. Right, I've got 19 grand left. I think what we need...
Ambulance 1 has arrived at person collapsed and is awaiting instructions.
Okay. We need more vehicles and more staff, don't we? Quite literally. Already, even at this point. So, let's build some small parking spaces. Then maybe get
Emergency Ambulance 1 has arrived at elderly person has
that's the
fallen
last of
and
our
is
free
awaiting
ones.
instructions.
The next one's 15 grand.
A woman was stung by an insect in the garden and has swelling on her arm. Her husband reports that she has known allergies. Location, Queens Park Avenue. The injured person suffered more severe injuries and is now being treated by another emergency service.
Another emergency service. Who's waiting for assignment? Oh my god. This is the bit I'm not quite getting on board with. Right, so we need to send someone there. So the next vehicle is 15 grand. Things are going to start getting more difficult now. Our reputation has gone down by 4%. Yowza. Are they coming back? So I'll let them park up. Actually, I don't want to send them to that. I think that's a single vehicle kind of job. Additional units recommended. The elderly person has fallen. Go, go, go! I didn't see that. I wonder why. There's already an ambulance there. See the person fallen. I can't see. Is that the person fallen? Oh no, hang on, wait a minute. The heart attack. Oh, they both need additional people. My god, where are all of our units? Did I miss another one?
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task care for patient and are waiting for new instructions.
Who can't? I'm a bit confused. Who can't do something for someone? So wait a minute. We've got 2 ambulances and 2 single vehicles. Looking at the price of things, I should have just bought, because they were free, I should have just bought 4 ambulance pulsars. But I thought the single vehicles would get there quicker and, you know, just send a single doctor. I thought that would be... They're waiting for assignment, look. Already clicked that once.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task care for patient and are waiting for new instructions.
Right, okay.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
Right, double up, guys, double up. If they can't do it, then okay, I'm starting to get the gist of how this is working. You've got to really pay attention to the information that's on this board here. Maybe it's coming up here. But that takes up so much visual space.
The person suffered major injuries and is now being treated by another rescue service.
Who is where? I think we lost this one. I think we lost the heart attack person. So rather than dying, which is what would really happen, they're being dealt with by another medical service, like, you know, like this is a business or something, rather than a nationally run element. Do you know what I mean? Anyway. I think we're getting there. I think I'm starting to understand the gameplay process a bit more.
The patient collapses and loses consciousness. An emergency doctor is required.
So now we need an emergency doctor. I don't know why there isn't an emergency doctor in that vehicle. This is my problem with the current sort of way in which employees are identified. So we have 14 rescue people. Emergency doctor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 emergency doctors and only 4 vehicles. So I don't understand why an emergency doctor isn't going in every vehicle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the paramedics are down below. So the paramedics...
Emergency Ambulance 2 has arrived at allergic reaction after insect bite and is awaiting instructions.
So they couldn't treat them. And we had to send an ambulance. The ambulance could treat them, but then the ambulance needed... See how much faster that's going now that I've got the ambulance and the doctor both working on them. Okay, I'm starting to get to grips with this. A lot of this is non-realistic, the way in which it's implemented. But I understand how it works now. So more people means faster work, but sometimes you need a specialist, or you need a special bit of equipment, or something that an ambulance has that this doesn't, and vice versa. Very, very confusing at first, but now I'm getting the gist of it. I'm okay. Right, let's send them to the ECG thing. Let's get that done. And if we get 15-20 grand, we'll get another vehicle in. We've certainly got enough stuff.
The woman was successfully stabilized.
Your employees would like to have proper beds to get a good night's sleep. You can now fulfill their wish and add a bedroom to your base. There, tired employees lie down in bed and recover completely, in contrast to sitting breaks, during which they only regain up to 80% of their energy.
Right. That does make sense. Let's get us a door in here. Some damn beds. So can I put them right next to each other, or is that weird? That's quite pleasant, isn't it? I think that's quite nice. Have a dresser over here. Maybe 2 dressers. A lamp. No, can't get the lamp in the middle. A lamp in that corner. Bloody great big fern. And a window at each end. How's that? I spent all my money, but now we're going to have really, really happy employees. Right, I think we're at a point where we're doing all right. Considering we're playing on the hardest difficulty, I think we're doing okay. We've gone back up to 51% reputation, so that's improving. That's getting better. Are they there yet? Where the hell are they going? Why? That's something that needs looking at. The routing or the routing of vehicles is absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Really bad. It definitely needs looking at. The placement of items, I'd say that could be drastically improved, but I like it. For a second release, these guys are going to go far. These guys, I think, are really good. I wish I had 2 brothers that would come and work with me on a project like this. This would be incredible. Look at this. Look at their energy levels. They're going to be 100% soon. So we're not going to have any more problems with doctors not getting in vehicles. It's taking a long time though. It's not quick. I wonder if I should knock out those windows and put a couple of extra beds in. This person's exhausted. Yeah, but what a great game. What a great game. I still haven't achieved the very first thing, but once I do that, we'll get an extra 7,250. I'm seeing it's all falling into place. So we have experience points that gives us levels. Levels, I think, unlocks research. Yeah, we've got 20 research points now. Almost enough for an additional base. Higher success bonus in the next evaluation. Your success bonus will double in the next evaluation. This research can be carried out as often as you like if you want to convert excess research points into money. Got you. You can expand the area of operation, automatic refueling. Now this, I suppose this is a little bit shallow, but we're only dealing with rescue at the moment. We haven't even started looking at fire department, SWAT and police. I mean, we don't have SWAT in Britain, it's called armed police. Or armed
Emergency
response.
Ambulance 1 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
Bad. How much did we get? 10 grand. So we didn't quite get the 15 I was after. But everything's up in the greens pretty much. Successful mission 67%. I was having a few technical issues mentally with the understanding of things.
During preparations for a hunt, a shot was fired from a rifle. Location, Chigwell Road.
Chigwell Road. See, people don't go hunting in Chigwell Road, so I mean this is another area that perhaps needs a bit of tweaking, but I'm not going to gripe too much. Is there no... If they've taken a gunshot wound, I guess we ought to send the full force. Oh, I see. How do I build a path? Sidewalk. So they do a rush, like take the quickest route or whatever. So there you go. Somewhere along the line, that's right. I don't know which side I think that needs to go and that needs to go. There you go. And then we can put some trees in there. A couple of oak trees. So it's limited, I guess, in terms of what you can put where and how much you can do. But it's really well put together, very well designed, excellent graphic. Oh, look at that, these guys are having a shower right next to each other. No problems at all. I guess it's quite normal in the emergency services. Everybody showers with everybody. God, they hadn't started that assignment. I've got to get my head
A person has collapsed on the
that.
street and requires medical attention. Location?
Hearing aid
Road.
check for senior. Right, okay, well... Now, there are two people there. They both appear to be identical. Let's see if when they drive off... Oh no, it's changed. It's changed. Okay, it has changed. Right, so they've gone this way to get to this person instead of down this main road to get there. I wouldn't have gone that way, I'll be honest. Right, so they're dealing with that person. They haven't arrived yet. Emergency services are on their way, it says. But are they? I've sent these guys to the wrong thing, haven't I? Alright, well, let's get them there. Send an ambulance and a doctor to this incident. Changing bandages for home patient. Okay, well that's one of these. I could probably even send just one person. I've only got $5 now. Well, I've only got $5. Where did that money go? Was that all on wages? What the hell? Okay, all of a sudden it's become difficult.
Emergency Ambulance 2 has arrived at person collapsed on the street and is awaiting instructions.
So the hunting accident is more serious than initially anticipated. Still not quite good at getting on top of making sure people are doing their thing.
The patient fainted due to exhaustion. Provide medical treatment and reassess the patient.
We're up to level 6. Crikey. I do need another vehicle, but I have not got the cash for it. Perhaps I had to repay the loans or something. Oh no, there's only 20 seconds left to save this person, look. Oh no, we're not going to get there in time. 7 seconds. No, where are you going? Six people there trying to...
The person suffered more severe injuries and is now being treated by another emergency service.
Failed. Oh.
Hospitalization was deemed unnecessary. The patient remains on site.
Sports it right. Okay, I've got to pay more attention to the timers.
Emergency services cannot complete the task. Hearing aid check for senior and are waiting for new instructions.
Oh. Better send an ambulance then to go and do a hearing aid test. What? I'm not sure some of the logic quite fits. But, you know, all that aside, I am enjoying it.
Cannot complete the task changing bandages for home patient and are waiting for new instructions.
I think in a situation like that where they can't do something, I would like to have an explanation as to why they can't do it, because I've sent a trained doctor and a paramedic with an ambulance designed to be able to cope with emergencies to go and change someone's bandages, and they're telling me they can't do it. They're incapable of doing it. That does not make any sense to me. That seems rather silly. Things like that I'd like to see tightened up, I really would. Right, so I've got no more cash. I think the UI needs a bit of work. And I think some of the assignments and logic needs to be reassessed. See, look how quickly they're doing that. So if I send them back to base... There you go. But there's no explanation as to why this emergency ambulance couldn't do what that ambulance is doing. It's a hearing aid check. Reputation's up to 52. It's all about the timers. I've got to pay more attention to the timers. Sometimes I get distracted by how many things there are.
A patient complains of shortness of breath following an insect bite. Location, Charminster Avenue.
Charminster Avenue. Where's that?
Attention, exceptionally high crime rate. A particularly high number of crimes are currently being committed.
Well, we don't need to worry about crimes because we just deal with ambulance-y type stuff.
An elderly man called emergency services due to sudden back pain. Assess the patient's condition. Location, Richmond Park Crescent.
Richmond Park Crescent. Let's let them park and then do a swap over. They look good. They look fine. They're not short of energy. I just want to see if I can get to this 59%. It's not a big ask, is it? Right, let's see if they go left. Hurrah. It's just literally right there. Go through all the other cars. Okay, and then just disappear. Why disappear? Why not pull up? Look, I think that would look more fun, more realistic and whatnot.
The injured person has received medical treatment. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task check situation and are waiting for new instructions.
They can't do it. So we'll send the ambulance then.
An elderly person called emergency services complaining of severe shortness of breath and a stabbing pain in the chest. Location, Green Road.
%. We're almost there. Okay, as soon as we get to 59%, I'll wrap this one up. So again, not entirely sure why these two cannot assess or deal with that situation, but they can't. So we'll send an ambulance. I suppose it's got more gear. Seven minutes to go there. So we might as well send them back to base. They can rest, etc., etc., etc. 2 minutes and 55. I think we might send additional support here. As soon as they're nearby, 58. Haha! Almost. Call incoming, awaiting for emergency dispatcher.
The emergency response team finds the patient in the apartment. He continues to complain of back pain but can be treated on site without transport. We've received an emergency call from a panicked woman. She reports that her husband has swallowed an object and is now having trouble breathing. Location, Howard Road.
Howard Road, yeah. 5 minutes to get there. We're en route.
Emergency Ambulance 1 has arrived at acute breathing difficulties and is awaiting instructions.
Here we go. So we've boosted the number of people up. We're healing much quicker now. Woo! I've started to get used to it now. I understand it's more about the timing than anything else. Like, this guy's got 5 minutes. What I think would be nice is if we could drag and drop these so we can get some sort of priority system going. Obviously this is the priority here, which is 1 minute and 30 before he calls another emergency service. AKA dies. Yeah. I think that's a bit silly as well. Right, get on it, guys. Get on it. How are we doing here? We're almost healed him. Just a minute left. Look, that's how tight it was.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
Fantastic. That's got to be 59% now.
Emergency was reported on a public bus. The person should be transferred to the ambulance so that the bus can continue on its route. Location, Charminster Avenue.
Oh, we've got to think about fuel.
The patient is still breathing normally but is coughing. Back blows and the Heimlich maneuver must be performed.
Where are we going? Okay, we should deal with that in time. This is, I think, an indicator. With 2 people, we can get that done in time. And if that's red, that means we need more people. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to see how the UI works. Where's the bus? Oh my god, it's already up there. Turn around and go back. We've got 13 grand in the bank. We're starting to get successful. This is an addictive game. I mean, yes, there are things I think could be improved, things I personally would do better, areas where...
The patient caught up the object.
Vehicles become dirty over time and should be washed to maintain the professional appearance of the emergency services.
Yeah.
Build a car wash and send dirty vehicles there to be washed.
Yes, sir. Street. Car wash. 10 grand. Yowza. Why can't that go there then? Methinks we need a bit more street. There we go. Should we put it down here? Damn it, you can only squeeze one in. This is the irritation. You know, I feel like that's so much wasted space, it's unreal. I do wish they'd do something about that. It's definitely not ideal how it is. Oh, what's that? 20 grand? I got less than a grand left. Complete 3 additional medical tasks. Right, this guy's almost there. We've only got 4 minutes left. I'm getting a bit worried about him. We've got 3 people on this ambulance. 4 minutes is not a long time. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We got that well covered. Because he's relocating to the hospital or something. Stick that there, shall we? I'm hoping I can get the fuel thing in there and then another road round maybe or something, I don't know. Oh, no money. 145 bucks. Oh dear. State of these.
The person was taken to the ambulance and should now receive medical treatment.
We'll send them all in for a wash, I think. Emergency services have arrived. Okay, good. Yes, we have enough. Good. So, I guess we transported him from the bus into the ambulance. Now we're dealing with whatever issue he has. Ooh, negative money. That's not good. And that's not going to earn us a lot of cash. Oh, hang on. This one's going to earn us... Oh, okay. Didn't know you could do that. How much is this going to earn us? No mention of how much this is going to earn us. Okay. It's being assessed. Being processed, not assessed. Yeah.
The person has received medical treatment.
Bosh, job done. No money given. That was a freebie, that one. Complete 3 additional tasks for 1,600 quid. Okay, right. Let's speed things up. So I think we're on it now. think we've got the gist. You know, I've done the 15. See what I mean? It is moreish. It's enjoyable. I've done the 59% thing. I'd love to send them to get fuel, but we don't have any money. Can we get fuel from... Check up after hospitalization, yeah. New evaluation, here we go. 93% successful missions, total rating 91, 16 grand we got. Basic remuneration 3,400. Everything's gone up. So that's all good. I'm going to save the game there. That's a good game. Me like that. Guys, definitely take a look on Steam. It's a great game. Global Rescue, early access title. Certainly some areas I'd like to see it improve, but 14 quid is, I think, a very reasonable price for this. Like City Bus Manager, you can expand, and it's in your local area. It really is in areas and places where you live. And that adds quite a lot to things, you know. So,
So far, so good. I would therefore like to assign you the management of the police.
ooh,
You can now unlock the police for free via the research menu.
police, unlock. Fabulous. So I guess that means if I go to vehicles, it wants me to go to employees, but I'm guessing, yeah, there'll be police cars in here now. Splendid. No paddy wagons though. Oh, we got 63 grand all of a sudden. Right, we have 3 cars, so we got police officers, they're all police officers, okay. Let's hire the good one,
Ambulance 2 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
Roger that. This bit took me a bit of getting used to. Oh. Having to go, you know, tell them what to do when they get there. Slightly micromanagement. But yeah, this is looking good. We've got enough spaces, enough bases, etc. I may not have enough to do this. Oh, I do. So I've only got 3 large parking spaces. I don't like that much. Squeeze another 2 in there. And maybe if I put a bit of street there... No, I think I'm going to have to get rid of one of these. See how restrictive it is. Oh. It's frustrating. You can almost get so many more spaces in there, but you can't. Maybe I'll shift these two over. Let's go in there in a minute. And then question is, where is it going to let me put the road? So not there, but there. I don't think it's going to be big enough to let me. Ah, so restrictive. So I can either have 3 little parking spaces. I'll tell you what I could do. Go back to my first idea. Just try and squeeze some spaces in where I can, like that. Not ideal, but now at least we do have quite a few parking spaces.
A dispute has broken out in a restaurant. The situation needs to be investigated. Location, Turtle Bean Cafe.
No way! Nothing ever happens there. Go and have a look what's going on at Turtle Bean Cafe, lad. Oh, I think that needs expanding. That's not big enough, is it? How much money have I got left? 3 grand. Ooh. That's going to be enough dollar. See how very quickly things get difficult. It's better. There's simply not enough seating space. Right, let's see if that's improved things.
A drunk man has become aggressive towards the staff of an establishment. Location, Classy Browse.
Right, so we've got 3 minutes 40 on that one, so I think that might require more than one person, but we'll see how it goes. Incidentally, I've never heard of Classy Browse. Oh no, what's not reachable? Oh dear. Chair is not reachable. That plant is not reachable. Is that better? I think I fixed it. Just in time. So how many fire engines are we going to need?
An accident involving
Probably
boiling
4.
water occurred in a kitchen. One person sustained burns of an unknown severity. Location, Bates Restaurant.
Well, I know Bates. Where's Bates? Skin and burns. Right, okay.
Police Patrol Car 1 has arrived at dispute in a restaurant and is awaiting instructions.
Check the situation, please. I think maybe they could do something here with the colour changes. Like I say, to drag and drop in priority might be a nice feature as well.
A person was reported to have
See if we can deal
collapsed
with
in a
this.
church due to excessive incense smoke. Location, Trinity United Reformed Church.
Alright, so we can just about deal with that in 2 minutes. Go to base. Thinking we may possibly already need an extra. Oh, I can send this guy to deal with the. No. The document the noise thing.
There's a loud dispute in the restaurant regarding the bill. Settle the dispute before it escalates.
Right. So is everything being dealt with? They haven't arrived yet. So they're being processed. The blues means they're okay. Blues means they're being dealt
Arrest
with.
the drunk man for assault. The injured person has minor skin burns and requires medical treatment at the scene.
Up to level 11! Things I think are going quite well. I didn't realise that wasn't being dealt with. They still haven't arrived. 4 minutes.
The bartender is said to have charged for more drinks than were consumed. The parties involved come to an agreement on the spot.
Okay. So it was something and nothing. Something and nothing. I think we've got a call coming in that we can't take because we haven't got enough people yet. I was just thinking I need to get some more
perpetrator was
desks.
successfully arrested. The patient received medical attention at the scene.
We're not gonna achieve this
The
one.
assigned emergency services cannot complete the task, explore location, and are waiting for new instructions. Police Patrol Car 3 has arrived additional task and is awaiting instructions.
Who's awaiting instructions? Taken to prison.
A physical altercation between several persons was reported. Location, 5 ways.
5 ways. I know that very well. Oh, we got no we got no police. Have you got a passenger? No. Okay, go to 5 ways. I think they have got a passenger. Yeah, they've got a passenger, so they can't go. Running out of time up here. Oh. Damn it. See what I mean? It's not immediately obvious to me what is and what isn't being dealt with. I think the whole bar should change colour. Or maybe it does and I'm just not seeing it. I'm really getting into this now. I could sit and play this for hours. Oh, it's one of those tick the box games, you know. Just trying to keep on top of it, trying to keep everything managed and under control and everyone happy. What makes men happy, that, I think. Break up the brawl. 1 minute 42, that's going to be tight, this one. It took far too long to get there. Okay, we're going to cope with it. Now we've got enough people there, it's all fine. That's dealt with and under control.
A venomous pet snake has bitten its owner. Assess the bite and determine the appropriate antivenom. Location, Rutland Road. The person should be moved outdoors.
Okay, we'll leave them to deal with that. All incidents being dealt with. We got some really filthy vehicles that need a good wash. Good parking
was successfully
offence.
brought to an end.
Okay. Go deal with that parking offence for me, will you please? Just go round the roundabout and back where you came from.
The person must receive medical attention. The doors and windows should be open to prevent further incidents.
That's interesting. We've got 2 tasks to do there. And now opening the window shouldn't take long, so I'm doing that now so as not to escalate the situation. Hello, darling. Hello? Okay. That's my dinner call. Right. It's my favourite tonight, so I do not want to miss it. Definitely not. That's telling me that I haven't got enough. And that's telling me that I haven't got enough. So, that's interesting. We're going to have to send out additional people. Because I wonder if you could send the police to a medical situation. That would be interesting. Yeah, we are short on time. This would be a good place to finish. If I can get these 2 done, then
2 vehicles have been involved in a rear-end accident at an intersection. Police must secure the area and assess the situation. Location, Murley Road, Portland Road. Police must block traffic to prevent additional accidents at the intersection.
refuel vehicles for $450. Yeah, I understand. We really need to get some people up here. We are struggling badly. I wonder if sending them there to complete that mission and then sending both of them there would work. 1 minute 47, this is really tight now. We are short of medical vehicles. So we're going to need another police unit there. One's not enough. This is definitely ramping up in terms of intensity. Right, 2 minutes and 18 seconds, or less, almost a minute left. That's still not going to be enough. I think we need an ambulance there. Right, so we're definitely going to get that done, and then I think I need to send this person, the ambulance, over here. I don't know if there's a maximum amount of people you can send to an incident. We'll find out in a minute, I guess. And the music, by the way, in the
The
background.
roads were closed in time to prevent a second accident. A fight has broken out between the drivers involved in the accident.
Of course it has. Bournemouth, after
The
all.
injured person has received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Ah, you can send 3. Okay. So we've got a minute left. Oh, that's going to be really tight. We can't do emergency transport. Where's the other ambulance? I've got more than one. There it is. Crikey. I tell you what, intensity level is right up there now. 30 seconds to save this guy. I don't think we're going to do it. I think they've got this under control now, actually.
Witnesses must be interviewed to determine the cause of the accident.
Oh, they haven't
One
stopped the
driver has
fight yet.
attacked the other with a knife. The victim is unconscious.
Oh my god! 13 seconds. Oh, there's 7 people there, but we've got 8 seconds to do it. We're going to lose this person. Oh man, that's harsh.
The witnesses have been interviewed and an accident report must now be filed. The snake bite was not
Very good.
assessed in time and another emergency service has been called.
Another emergency service has been called. They died. Why can't you just say they died? What is wrong with you? There's a whole load of stuff going on there. I like how difficult everything has got. I like how difficult everything has got. This is cool. I'm already thinking, right, how can I improve things? I need more ambulances, definitely. So we got 4 officers on the injured person.
Services cannot complete the task injured person and are waiting for new instructions.
So now I've got to send an
Pedestrian was
ambulance.
bitten by a dog and needs medical attention. Location Stroughton Avenue.
Dog bite. What kind of that's treatment then?
Ambulance 1 has arrived at circulatory collapse in a church and is awaiting instructions.
Right, let's arrest the perpetrator. Oh, they've arrived. So there should be 2 things going on now. We should be arresting the perpetrator and healing the victim. So I would expect to see 2 progress bars here. Again, I think the developers could do more with that.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
So yeah, what's silly there is, okay, I can't assign them I can't assign him to do the accident report whilst the other guy is doing a different job, which is silly. If we've got 4 units there, we should have the ability to be able to do 4 incidents at the same time.
Has arrived at dog bite and is awaiting instructions.
Assess the situation. It's not looking good, is it?
The accident report has been filed.
It's not looking good.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
Have no
One person
ambulances.
needs to be taken to the hospital.
Definitely need more ambulances. Oh. Where is my other ambulance? I've lost an ambulance somewhere. I think one ambulance was taking somebody to the hospital, right?
Cannot complete the task, check playground for safety hazards, and are waiting for new instructions.
So that's ridiculous that they can't check a playground for safety hazards. I mean, they're trained professionals. This is mental. There's my bloody ambulance. Definitely need another ambulance. Probably another 2. Oh, evaluation. 96%. We got 20 grand bonus for that. That's enough for one more ambulance, but I've got to pay everybody, etc, etc, etc. Now this, I think these guys have got a passenger on board, so that's no good either. They can at least treat the dog bite. Then maybe we could send this ambulance up here. Oh, hasn't it got intense all of a sudden? Look at that. That's 2 hours I've sucked myself into this game. I told you it was Moorish. Once you get into it, once things start ramping up, it becomes a really, really exciting, challenging experience. Once you get round the learning curve, of course. Right. That's dealt with. Hopefully we don't have to transport him anywhere.
Has received medical treatment.
So they're now off to hospital. Sorry, Mr. Jones. You just have to wait for us to deal with some other medical emergency whilst you're dying there or whatever. Let's get ourselves another ambulance. Oh, only just enough. Try and get that going. Oh, waiting for assignment here. Oh, it's gone back to normal pace.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task, check playground for safety hazards, and are waiting for new instructions.
By the police. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, look at the state of that. Why is he driving on the grass? State of that vehicle. It's hilarious. Right, okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. This is a fantastic game. I could sit and play this for hours. It's so Moorish. But I really do want to go eat my favourite dinner, which is chicken breasts wrapped in bacon with some sort of soft cheese in the middle, which is absolutely delicious. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, oh no, you're joking. I've had this up the whole time. What a spanner. What a spanner. Guys, the game's amazing, trust me. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.
In a world of pixels where dreams collide, SimUK reviews the honest guide. From racing cars to flying high, ultimate realism, take your wings to the sky. We talk about the truth and keep it real, fact-based reviews reviews, it's all in the field. No hype, just clarity, we break it down. Realistic simulators, the talk of the town. Real Talk Sim UK, we're here to say we keep it smooth, never lead you astray. News and previews and interviews on site. Set up guides to take your game to new heights. Honesty is the best policy, they say. Always tell the truth in every way. Yeah. From the cockpit view to the racetrack lanes, we dive deep into the code, explore the veins. Ultimate simulations that make you feel alive. Realistic graphics, man, we help you thrive. Each guide is crafted with love and care. No false impressions, just a breath of fresh air. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned pro, Sim UK Reviews is the way to go. Real Talk Sim UK, we're here to say we keep it smooth, never lead you astray. News and previews, tutorials on site. Set up guides to take your game to new heights. Honesty is the best policy, they say. Always tell the truth in every way. Yeah, we're diving in, no shortcuts here. Honest updates, that's what you'll hear. Simulations that sparkle, realism that shines. With every review, you'll know what's divine. From the mechanics to the sound of the game, Sim UK's the name. Remember the fame, we won't steer you wrong. We keep it tight, sharing knowledge in the day and the night. Yeah, got set up guides to make it a breeze. The reviews that unlock with the greatest of ease. Fact-based reviews taking the forefront. Realistic simulation, we always confront. The challenge is real, embrace what you find. Sim UK Reviews just leaves you enlightened. No fluff,